My biggest goal in the gym is to hit a 3-plate bench press, so I thought I'd take you through my slightly new and improved push workout power building style to hit this weight, but not only that, to build as much muscle in the process. So if you gain anything valuable from this video, that'd be amazing, and let's get to it. So the first exercise, of course, as expected, is going to be the barbell bench press. Considering I want a big bench, this seems kind of important. So 3 sets total with 1 top set and 2 back down sets. The top set would be 2 to 4 reps at ideally 2 RIR. I used to do 3 sets. If you watch this channel back, you might see me doing 3 sets instead of 2 sets, but I recently cut that down to 2 sets on everything, actually, not just bench press. Well, not everything, some things no, but if there is a top set, that would make it 3 sets. I don't know what's more optimal, but I just know it cuts down time on the gym. Logically, I would think maybe it's more optimal. 2 sets feels like enough, you know, I don't know. I won't get into that now, but it seems to be working just the same or maybe even better. But yeah, these last 2 back down sets with 100 kg felt absolutely brilliant. 6 reps with 2 RIR, which means reps in reserve, so I could have got 2 more reps. But I'd usually be wanting to do a little pause on all reps, no matter what. I didn't on the top set, I know, because it was just too heavy right then. So not ideal. That's all for bench. So the next exercise is going to be what I like to call an incline chest machine press. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm actually not sure if this is hitting my upper chest. I'm sure partly it is, but I have the seat slammed down all the way to the bottom in a hope of that hits more upper chest, and I feel like it does. Definitely feel it more on my upper chest. Maybe you let me know in the comments, guys, because I'm actually not completely sure on that one. Basically, the goal is an incline chest press after bench press. 8 to 12 reps on everything other than the compound lifts, by the way, from now on. So this is the hypertrophy part of the workout, because of course with bench I'd be wanting 1 rep max, more training work. So exercise number 3 on this list is going to be the machine shoulder press. This is a tough exercise for me anyway, I'm not going to lie. The grinds are brutal when you do grind it, but it does feel great when you get that mind muscle connection, which I actually struggle quite a lot on this machine with. Which that's not necessarily a bad thing. Might also be because of this narrow grip I'm doing. I recently actually tried the wider grip on those handles, as you can see on the machine, and it actually feels better for my actual shoulders rather than maybe more triceps. Grinder of an exercise, but shoulders, you need big shoulders, right? 4th exercise, we would now be going on to triceps, because I'd want to give my chest and front delts a break before I'd move on to my fly for the push session, which I think is a solid idea in my mind, because right now my chest and shoulders in the workout are fried. So overhead tricep extensions, this is the only exercise I do for my triceps. I read that this hits the long head, so if that's correct, the long head is like the biggest and like most visible, and like makes you look the biggest if you grow it big type thing. I think it's the one that hangs down below your arm, don't quote me on that, like when doing the front double bi pose. So now moving on to flies, machine flies, which I'm not going super deep in, I never have, but I'm planning on trying to go deeper in the future. But for now, I'm going to be going to parallel with my hand is not going to be going further than my shoulder back, just because I want to progress on that, maybe do the whole stack for a set of 12 or something. I'm pretty close to doing that subtle flex, but since I've been progressing on that, I just want to do the same thing, max that out, maybe not be able to progress anymore, then make it harder by making it go deeper. I know it could go deeper. So finally, it has to be lateral raises with dumbbells leaning back on a bench. These feel amazing. I recently switched to leaning back on the bench. Not sure if I'm completely happy with my form here. Just stopping the weight at the bottom and then having a rest for a second. Maybe tension the whole way throughout is better. But anyway, these feel great either way. I'm still tweaking things around with them, but I would usually do 3 sets. The partials with these are king for me anyway. Whether the partials lead to a lot more growth or whatever, I don't know, but I need to do loads of mini partials at the end, as much as I can possibly get out of these sets. Feels great rather than just stopping after all the full range of motion reps. Feel like, especially on lateral raises, and then I'd maybe even sit up to a more strong position and stand up after those partial reps to do more partial reps in a stronger position, use momentum, go crazy. And that's all. That's my push workout to get as big of a bench as possible and to also get as big as possible, which obviously they're both two interconnected very much. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment. Wait, no, I'm not. No, I hate that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I hate that. I'm not. If you like the video, then like the video. But I'm not saying that. You know where the like button is. Everyone that's watching this video has been on YouTube for a million years of your life. So let me do that again. If you like this video, then I'm glad you liked this video. And I will see you in the next one.